2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And, of course, Steven Adams. This is first game in his new Phoenix Suns uniform.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Now, Jokic, following Durant's three-point attempt.
There you go. What you in your thing? Watch your show. Hey, Sue, what time is it? Hey Siri, what time is it? Where's my closet shirt?
Basket counts.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Durant. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Jokic inside. And yes, it's good.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Three-point field goal.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
And it's Jokic in the corner. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jang. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jang's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Jokic. Shakes him. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Pass to Durant. Driving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Miles Bridges. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And here's Phoenix. And stolen by Jang. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Jokic. From 12 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. Money from the wing. KD's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Back to Watford. A 3-pointer off the mark. Suns trailed by 4. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Jang.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter.
No, he wasn't even there, man. If that was Joker, he would have made the fucking
He's
shot.
got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Now, Hero. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Substitution for your Suns.
1:04 left in the first quarter. And here is Dunn. Burks on the wing.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his 2nd foul, and he can't afford to pick up a 3rd.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Now, here's Garland. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Salon. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Hero. Pass to Bull. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Denver in the lead. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Garland way outside. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Salon. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. The 3 from Garland. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. 15. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Yeah. What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Darius Garland. Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And a wide open look for Hero. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Pass to Salon. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's tipped.
What the fuck, man? God damn.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Now Garland. Dunn covering. 4 on the clock. A 3 ball. And that's good. Darius Garland for 3.
Come on, man. This fucking steal by the nigga Russell Point set down.
Down low. Bull. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. And so
Nigga
gets it to go.
This nigga.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
I don't know how the fuck is he making these shots.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And it's done in the corner. Stolen by Garland. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Suns trail by 5. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Pass to Hero. Now, here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
The wide open look here for Garland. Buries the long-range jumper.
3-point field goal.
Garland's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Denver. Left side, Hero. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. The nigga got a man on his face, bro.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Bull. Misses in close.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have
God
back,
damn,
especially
motherfucker,
against
see-
soft defense.
Outside, Green. From past the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Nah, this, let me see. Keeping nah, put Milton, the Milton type, but like I can't. Homeboy gotta guard it. Dunn gotta guard this because he's busting his ass.
Outside, Hero. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game.
Gosh, my man's in my fucking face, bro.
And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. There's Garland. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's KD for 3. Drops in the tray. Durant's got 11.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here is Hawkins. Hasn't made one yet. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now just a 3-point Denver lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Denver passing it around. Here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Salon.
All of them, god damn.
And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
On the wing, Milton. Durant inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
The Suns have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins.
Leave him alone, man.
That's in. Coming on the assist from
Let him go.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now Hawkins hopping on the board, and the layup's good off the glass. Hawkins has got the first basket of the second half here for Phoenix. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Hawkins with it. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pass to Watford. Over Hawkins. Offensive rebound.
Man, come on, man.
Jokic. Another shot. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Chang gets it to go.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Durant. And that one's on target from the wing. KD's got 16.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
To the paint. Here's Watford. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Jordan. And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Suns trail by 11. Durant for 3. And no good. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the... foul still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Shot from the inbound. Deflected by KD.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back. He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And here's Jokic outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Hawkins. Durant throwing down a sledgehammer.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Here is Durant. Denver getting their last shot to go. And the rejection by Chang.
Speakers, like, really giving it to me.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
3-point field goal.
Chang's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. looking to end the run. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
KD's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 17-point lead, their biggest. And Jokic throws it down.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
KD on the wing. 22 points for him. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Salong. Hits it from three-point range. Salong's got 14. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the
Get your man
passing
out of there, bro.
And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Garland way outside. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. But Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Back to Garland. Launches a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. He's got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan.
I
Clearly.
definitely said 4 minutes.
Here's Hero. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Garland, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hero, no good. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead.
72.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Another miss by Garland.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by Bol.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Outside Garland. Launches it from deep. Another miss by Garland. Suns on offense. Here's Hero. Bull. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bull's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Salon, no good. Suns trail by 20 to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, Bull with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And he sinks the second. Denver leading by 19. Outside Garland. And stolen by Melton. Moving it up. And done with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Good work there as it goes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Garland fires from way outside.
Damn!
The long-distance 3 is buried. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half. Screen by Bull. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Bull. Off the inbound. And it's good on the way in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the wing on the left.
Yes, we got it.
Now here's Jang. Pass to Jokic. Puts the move on. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiators. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called.
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then come on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change. He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jokic just got 24.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And here's Jokic over Adams, and he overshot that one, missing. Durant inside. Yep, that one goes. KD's got 11 in the second half. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Jokic inside. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
The 3 from KD. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And Phoenix making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Suns.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Nailed from three-point land.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
And you can see he just...
Nigga runs into me and I get...
Second personal foul. 15.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Shooting for Denver. Nikola.
And Jokic drops them both.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second-rounders, Jokic would be a shooter.
And KD throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
What the fuck, bro?
Now Chang misses the 3. Durant raising up.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Denver leading by 14. Jokic with it.
Why the fuck are you minding my business, bro?
Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nuggets.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the fourth.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Third personal
That
foul.
one is on Bull.
Team is in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
KD can't get it to go. The Nuggets now on offense. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And
score
he
when I
sends
was
it
winning,
right off the glass. Here he goes. And then Durant with the jam. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. The second chance effort. In deep. Jokic drops it in.
Assisted.
Jokic has got 37. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
You doing that?
Off target with that shot. So it's the Nuggets winning it.
Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So
Tough loss out there tonight. You guys had no flow most of the game. You made a run, but it wasn't enough. Between the glitch and the distraction making up, it was very hard for us to get momentum. Joker had a great game. You just have to get it.
You ever seen your homies? Some of my look like Ruby Rose, like Bay used the rose. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fish. Hurt, man. I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on a fan. He blitzed me for a picture. I'm paranoid. noise, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small loft. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in Nannish, trying to give me 1,000 sneaker money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? The fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albert, 4 O's like an Audi. And all my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular. Homies doing it. When you up, they start hating, that's how the rhetoric get. You fall back, they try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything my haters never could get. Probably had a little motion, but you ain't never been this. Top dog in my city, running like the mayor. Old friends fell out with me, they did me a favor. I had to fight 100 demons just to get to this paper. Sneak this and I ain't tripping, we gon' get with you later.
From a dope spot, jealousy came from me and my pops, cause he had no pops. Watching me close, get sad when you both pop. Thought assuming you grab, but it don't stop. Coming, just get your bag, no ops. Most of these out here just mad over women that they wish that they had. Never come around and get a taste of this living, you'll get addicted. I was broke too, but somehow I managed to fix it. Run around chatting about me and gon' make a always with different. I guess the don't trust you. You belong in the sewer, somebody should bless you. Nice and comfortable until the medics gotta rush you. Blocks I had to cut through there, it get hazardous. That an all-time high, that ain't the half of it. Trying to add it up in my head, but ain't no math for it. Get next to try to grab a pic, now they on some rapper. It's nasty, I ain't asked for this. I was just authentic with it. 95 South and a sprinter with it. Try to get next to you, usually if they could benefit it. Passionate dog, I need my kids to feel it. That's why I'm up early. Kids that get you stuck early. A long way from all that. Used to lose and then I found out how they hate a winner. Come out them, they pay for dinner. Word.
What's up?
The thing in our overdrive. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. Down. Select it. Down. Select it. Down.
Yeah, that was
Select it. Can't touch. Can't rush. Can't touch. Select it. The thing in our overdrive. If you don't do something,
60 fucking
nothing,
bro.
I just said it. Can't rush. Select it. Can't rush. Select it. Can't rush. Select it. Can't rush. Select it. Select it. Can't touch. Select it. Can't rush. Select it. Can't rush. Select it. Can't rush.
Selected. Kiana Roach. Selected. Kiana Roach. Selected. Kiana Roach. Selected.
Hungry? I'm almost done, dude. I'm about to get off right now. Two, three, four.